it was a creature effects makeup artist named Steve Wang, who was an amazing designer. And I had done a couple jobs with him. So I'm like, hey Steve, what's up? Well, we're sitting here with the director right now, and we're talking about a movie and a creature for that movie, and your name came up, and so wondered if you want to come in and meet with us tomorrow. Yeah, sure. And turns out earlier that same day, let's go whoop, back in time, the creature effects guys at Spectral Motion, which is a shop that has used to be, we've done a lot of work together since then, but they were you were putting the final touches on a maquette. We call it a maquette, which is a scaled down version of a creature. It's a sculpture of head to toe of a creature. They had just finished up this last design, and hopefully this was going to be the one that the director was going to buy, right? Well, it turns out that this was a sculpture of Abe Sapien from Hellboy. And the director was Guillermo del Toro. And when he came in to look at this final product, this final design, to get approval or not, as legend goes, he saw this statue, he fell to his knees, and he said, "I am so fat." Which I think was his way of saying, what a beautiful thin creature. And so in that same moment, the guys from the creature effects shop said, you know, the perfect person to play this would be Doug Jones. That's when Guillermo del Toro said, "Doug Jones, I know Doug Jones." And he pulled my card out of his wallet 5 years later. Good story, right? Carry a business card. That's all I'm going to tell you from that story. Did we learn anything right there? Yeah, no, seriously, wow. So they called me, and that became a kind of a page turner in my career that became Abe Sapien from the Hellboy movie. Ta-da! Look at me, pretty. Bitchy. Oh. Love him. I love him. This is my favorite character I've ever played. And because it went on from here, of course, as you know, with the Hellboy 2 and all, but we'll get to that. Now, what's that? Okay. Ooh, oh, okay. Right after Hellboy came out, I did a little movie called The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. Anybody hear of this movie before? The Cabinet? Of course you would, because you're the dark horror lover. Yeah. One of the very first horror films ever made in 1919. It was a German expressionist film, a silent film. So it didn't matter where it was made. It was silent, right?